Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been your true and welcome back to Fallout 2. Well, last time, we wrapped up our business in Reading, deciding to encourage it, or rather set things up, so they were likely to join the NCR, because that just feels sort of like canon, because that's going to be the case in New Vegas, and screw it, the other candidates did not seem like good bets either. And when I say we finished up with Reading, we didn't bother clearing out the mine, because after shooting 722 Wanamingos, I didn't feel like shooting the remaining 200. It just felt like a bit of a waste of ammo. So you know what? I just own the Great Wanamingo Mine these days. Maybe I'll go and retire there. It's going to be lovely. But today I've got something else in mind. And that's a bit of unfinished business with Vault City. Because they said they were under attack from, well, they said raiders, but raiders that were acting mysteriously as if they weren't actually raiders, but instead were a military outfit. At the same time as the NCR was trying to pressure Vault City to potentially join them. So, I'm guessing those are going to be NCR soldiers, but we're going to need to find them to confirm that. Now, we know that they are going to be to the south of Vault City. That's the direction they were coming from. And down south of Vault City, there's Broken Hills. So I'm basically just going to break over to the east here, join up just south of Vault City, and then just basically see if I can actually find these supposed raiders and get an answer there. After all, in the car, it shouldn't even take that long, so we'll start off by going in, this sort of a direction. We'll head over there. Here we go, making lovely fast progress in the car, not worried about anything, to be honest. We should be fine. And do we get a chance to pack of wolves? That should be nice easy XP, so yeah, I'll say yes to that one. And there's a fair few of them, but how tough can a wolf actually be? 25 hit points, so not very tough at all. Gotcha. So I think that's actually 2 shots with my new gun, and you miss 95%. How do you miss 95%? Right, the wolves are running in right now, but they basically can't do any damage to me because of my damage threshold off the new Mark II metal armor. So the Wanamingos were useful for something, yes, and actually, these guys are taking a lot of 0 damage. This is good stuff right here. In fact, now they're at point blank range, I may as well go for, double shotgun. Because that should, hopefully... No, you survived that. Okay, how about you? You also survived that, but hopefully my friends will be able to do something. And the dog is missing and basically doing nothing at all. So we should be absolutely fine. Right, I think there's one dog remaining. No, sorry, there's one sort of hidden back there. That's fine. Sulik should hopefully be able to finish you off momentarily. Does a reload and then, wow, you just punched a puppy to death. Remarkable. The question is, am I actually aiming at the dog right now, or am I aiming at Sulik? I really hope I'm aiming at the dog. And Wild Dog was hit but survived. And Wild Dog goes down. Job done. 480 XP, not bad. Is there something in the cave, however? Might be some free rad scorpions in there. Nope, I was vaguely hoping for something, because there were these weird barriers put up here, but nothing at all, so on we go. Ooh, that reminds me, by the way, I sort of forgot to save at the end of the last part, so I had to redo the last fight against Frog. So if you've noticed any minor inconsistencies in ammo levels or whatever, that's what caused that. Also, that meant that I leveled up again, and I couldn't remember how I distributed my skill points. So, my skill points are now distributed like that, which I think is very close to what it was, but I can't actually remember for certain. Alright, journey continues on in this direction. Let's see what we've got. Something else, and... okay. Band of raiders leading some wolves, and they just got a big burst attacking on me. Right, so there's going to be a handful of wolves dotted around, and only 4 raiders with guns. If we're lucky, however, we might be able to go into that cave, because there is a sign saying keep out. So, okay. Let's just go over to shotgun here. They're at fairly close range. Who's the most dangerous of you guys? Brand new sort of SMG over there, interesting. So, a grease gun SMG, firing the .45, so I don't actually know how strong that is. That's combat shotgun, that is assault rifle, and that is another one of the new SMGs. Fine, so I'm guessing now I'm a certain level, 10mm SMGs are going to stop spawning, and these are going to start spawning instead. So that's all absolutely fine, I suppose. Let's prioritise the people with the guns. So just 2 basic shots against you, 13... kind of hope for the critical, and only 12. But yeah, if we want to focus on that guy, good. One of them's dead already, and yet more bursts coming in. They're doing a lot of burst. Sulik does a good job knocking one of them to the ground, however. That's very positive indeed. Next up, you've got yourself a combat shotgun. I'm a bit worried about Vic right now. He took a big hit there. So I'm just going to basically put some more bullets in him. Hopefully everyone does the same thing. He used a stim pack. Well done. And Vic was hit for another 20. They are really... Yeah, I thought that might be about to happen. I want you to know, I did actually give Vic the best armor I've got. When I went over to the metal, I gave him the jacket thingy that I picked up from wherever that came from. I can't remember now. But Vic has got the best armor. He's got better armor than Sulik, damn it. And here we go. We're going to cross a whole bunch of cells right now. What's that, by the way? That is... Ooh, I've found yet another frog brother. How many of them are there this time? This guy apparently travels with a much smaller gang. That's very welcome. So yeah, the sheriff mentioned something about this. There's more than one Morton brother. So as a result of that, yeah, I might be running into these guys for a while. So there's Todd Morton. And once again, he's got a weirdly small amount of health. Only 60 hit points, which is not very much at all, really. And he's got himself... What's that? Yeah, the good shotgun. You over there, you've got yourself a flamer. Right, so you need to be taken out because you've run up to me to flame me. And you've got yourself 223 pistol. I think that's not very good. So priority, ideally, would be you go down. Just right in the eyes. Come on, killer. And... Okay, something went wrong there. No protection, serious pain. So critical for 29, but we did not actually kill her, which is going to be a concern. Right, guys, I'm going to suggest we start running. Please just somebody kill her before she fires, because I suspect that flamethrower is about to do terrible, terrible things. And Vic, would you like to? Oh, good. Well done. We had high enough sequence to sort that out. I've still got plenty of health for the time being. This is Toad himself. Right in the eyeballs. Goes down in one. Loving those criticals. Now we're starting to get somewhere. And yeah, get a bit closer to this guy. Already we're starting just to put some bullets into him. Lovely. And, oh, it's my turn again. Good. So I can take 1, 2, 3, 4... and then take an aimed shot straight at you. It is night, though, so... Okay, we'll go for the groin. Straight in the penis, and did we get a critical on the penis? No, just a 16. He missed. Good. They're just going to keep putting a bit of fire. And I think Sulik has run out of ammo for the 14mm, because he's gone back over to the SMG. But that's fine. He's got plenty of ammo for that, so we can burst fire forever. No problem at all. Actually, maybe I'm wrong about that pistol. So, this thing apparently is a one-of-a-kind firearm. Alright then, we'll just be helping ourselves to that, have a little look-see at it. Oh wow, okay, range of 30, damage 20 to 30. That is not bad at all. And I believe it was strength requirement of 5, wasn't it? Yep, strength of 5, only 5 shots in a clip, however, and obviously won't have a burst mode. I tell you what, that's actually not so bad, I'll be keeping that. I'll just actually use up this thing first, because it's got a bit of ammo in it. But we will actually go over to that pretty soon, yes. Also, I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to give the flamethrower to Sulik, just till it runs out of ammo. Thankfully, he's decided not to use it, or it was already empty. Either of those things is probably a good thing, yes. And another decent quality shotgun right there. I'll be having that, because it's probably... got some ammo in it. There we go. Extra 9 shells. Lovely. So, we'll just sell that next time we run into a trader. Alright, so, we've made it to our destination, which was indeed the middle of nowhere. Now we just want to be tracking south, slowly, towards Broken Hills. Just trying to cross as many different cells as possible, trying to locate this here raider camp, which could be anywhere, to be honest. So I may as well just kind of go through this whole area. See if I can actually find it. So, no sign of it yet, to be honest. And I'm trying to see as much as I can see. Somewhere in this direction, maybe. I've run into something. A caravan fending off raiders. Ooh, that's a good event. As long as Vic doesn't accidentally declare war on the caravan. Again. So here we go. Handful of people dotted around here. Plenty of caravan guards. So I just stay on the sidelines until it's time for me to get involved and stop mopping up the survivors. But not just yet. I'm going to say not just yet. Yeah, actually, the attackers seem to be significantly outnumbering the guards on this occasion, and they're all getting the first shots in. So, there's a little bit of good damage going on here, but not much. There's a lot more raiders than there are... Ooh, hang on. They're all standing next to each other. Now, I know I said I shouldn't use grenades, but the thing is, on this occasion, it barely even matters where the grenade goes. Like, there's a giant crowd of them. The grenade's got to go somewhere rather useful, right? I mean, what's my chances over here? 6%. Okay, but like, it'll hit something. You see, look at that. That totally hit somebody. Okay, now they're shooting me, admittedly, which is a bit on the bad side. And I'm not sure also who else I hit. I may have hit some of the guards, I'm not sure. Still, the guards are still alive, so they're going to be eating some bullets for a little while, because they seem to be having some decent armor. Some people are firing at me. In fact, quite a few people are firing at me. Okay, and now also I don't have a face. My only mistake was getting involved a bit too early. Alright, I should basically just wait for... Okay, Vic, why are you declaring war on them right now? Why are you doing that? We haven't... Okay, Vic's just decided on this occasion to actually start murdering these guys. And I'm not sure he should have done, to be honest. That seems like a bad idea. Especially as there's some guy here who's doing 49 damage to me outside of a critical. Which is not good. Not good at all. I haven't even thrown the first grenade here, Vic. Chill out. Right, tossing grenades. Okay, that's actually done some damage to some people. Continue tossing grenades. There we go. That's done at least some damage. The problem is I'm probably about to die, because they're really annoyed about that whole grenade situation. And there's quite a few of them, actually. And also, we're running out of Caravan guards. And I think I'm just alive. One of them shot their friend in the back, and... My head just literally disappeared. Right, maybe we should just go. Yeah, Vic's just decided on reloading the game that he really, really, really wants to start a fight on this occasion. So, what we're gonna do is get Vic in the car before he starts more trouble. Because, yeah, actually, this caravan has been torn apart. It's massively outnumbered. Let's just go. I mean, I guess we could do a little bit of damage from extreme range. We might be able to pick off at least a handful of them. Yeah, you know what, fine. We'll undo Plan Cowardice. We'll just do, like, a little bit of damage. So, I can do at least something. You just miss. 78% chance to hit. You bloody idiot. Right, 27. Vic just missed. They're just shooting their own friends. And they're missing a lot too. I feel like my perception is a lot better. Are all the caravanners dead at this point? I think that was the last one. Though there is still... Hang on, I was just hit for... Yeah, that guy over on the right. He's got something really powerful on him. In fact, they all do. They've all got some really good burst fire going on. Yeah, assault rifles. They've all got assault rifles, and they're carrying, yeah, plenty of 5mm. So actually, I did enjoy the assault rifle. It might not be a bad idea to potentially top up some ammunition for that thing. But then again, I've sort of moved on. Now I want the 223 ammunition for that pistol. It feels like if I took out the guys over on the right, I might actually be in a good position to potentially, yeah, just mop up the others as they walk over here. Because the other guys, I think they're much less accurate. They've got little SMGs that aren't good at range. So if we could just basically take them out, he's shooting his own friend, good stuff. Yeah, those guys are much less good. These guys are a little bit on the concerning side. We just need to take out the guys in that armor. And some of them are starting to get knocked down already. Well done, Sulek. Now, I think I can finish off this guy. Yeah, that guy's dead. And then we just take out this guy. Everyone just focus your fire over there. We're at extreme range right now. So, I think we're, yeah, doing much better at range than they are. Though... Vic is... Actually, that's a lot of misses. Vic is taking a bit of damage. They are shooting each other and themselves quite a bit. You're just running over here. He just shot his own friend, but did a lot of damage to me too. That guy's dead. How strong is this guy right now? He has got, 6 hit points. Great. So finish him off right now. And I believe all the people with assault rifles are now dead. And that means we can start just focusing on the guys with the SMGs that seem to be much worse at range, because they are just missing like crazy. So that's actually pretty good right there. Yeah, they're trying to take on Vic. For some reason, they really hate Vic. And he is actually, yeah, taking a bit of damage, but for the most part, they're just not doing a thing. So I can just basically start picking them off one by one, because I am extremely good at range. There you go, you stupid bastards. Why are they going for Vic? I don't know. They just keep going for Vic and they can't hit him, which is marvellous. I feel like they should, like, I don't know, move towards him or something, but they just don't feel like it. And, yep, more damage being done right there. Beautiful. Actually, I say that, Raider was hit for 0 damage. I'm going to move forward 5 steps to see if I can draw the fire. Because I feel like, yeah, actually, I can take it better than Vic can. Just keep doing some damage. Vic, did you just die? Did you just actually die? No, he was critically hit. He's not dead. We kind of need this to be, ended before Vic does die, however. So, let's just get out a shotgun and do this nice and fast. Vic has got 7 hit points. Bloody hell, Vic. She's got 7 hit points too. She's only got 8, actually. What have you got? You're at full strength. So actually, I should just, yeah, one-shot both of these people. And then, we just need to take out this one before they kill Vic. Right, and a 1, and how did you miss? How did you actually miss the bloody hell? Right, this time, okay, Sulik, I need you to save Vic, please. Vic got up and is running away. Good, clever Vic. Well done, Vic. And Vic was hit for 6, then missed. They're really trying to pick off Vic for some reason. I don't know why, but these people just hate Vic. Right, okay. We need to finish off you. You're dead. Now we need to finish off you. You are not dead yet. Come on, Sulik. Vic, just run for it, Vic. Just whatever you need to do, Vic. Don't do the burst fire, Sulik. Okay. You've got to be almost dead at this point. 2 shots must be enough to finish you off. Come on. Come on. Down you go. And Vic just flipping survives. And I get 1000 XP too. Right, bloody hell. So, what's this thing that we've just found? This is, yeah, 14mm SMG. Ah, that's really good. Because that means I can actually feed Sulik a giant pile of 14mm, and either I can get the pistol back for myself, or I can give the ammo to him. Lovely. So, damage range of 10 to 20. Not spectacular, to be honest. So, in which case, I'll just take the ammo out of it, and we'll feed that to Vic. Except, hang on, that's... No, that's 0.45, which is... Hang on, what was the sort of... That's not the sort of ammo I need. No, Vic's pistol was 14mm, right. Well, I've got the car right here, so I may as well load it up and actually put any spare weapons into that. So here we go, we'll just store all this in there until we're ready to sell it down the line. Yeah, the Caravan never stood a chance on this occasion. They were just armed with 10mm pistols and 10mm SMGs. These guys were just much better armoured. Right, quick camping trip later and we've nursed Vic back to health from death's door. Let's be on our way. Ah, yes, the Raider camp. So we're still looking for that and we've immediately run into something else. Oh, a Caravan. Yes, I've got a whole bunch of guns in the boot of my car to sell. And hello, it's a ghoul Caravan. That's nice. Though, then again, I'm a little bit suspicious of the fact that they all have guns and none of them seem to be, you know, merchants. Right, you know what? We know what to do here. Guns away. Who's the actual, you know, caravaner here? Because I see 6 bodyguards and no actual caravan. Here we go. And uh-oh. I've heard good things about a person fitting your... No, good things! Good things are good. Right. So here we go. Apparently I've got a good reputation. Possibly this is because I've got good karma. And if I had bad karma, they'd start murdering me. So that's nice. And oh, hello. Wrenchers. Where were you earlier? I needed you a while ago. And do you actually have any money? No, you've got like no money. But I am willing to trade for stim packs. Okay, you guys just hold there for a second. I've got a bunch of guns in the boot I want to sell ya. Before we go, we do have a radiation keep-out cave here. Can I go into the... Oh, I can go into the radiation keep-out cave. Lovely. Though, there might be radiation in it. That's certainly a possibility. And hello, you are... Ooh, you're a tough fire gecko. Well, lardy flippin' dar. Looks like there's nothing here aside from, yeah, just a handful of geckos. So, alright, fine. I guess we just murder these guys then. I've got my shotgun right over here. Guys, help yourselves. And that's a 1, and 7. Wow, okay. These guys might actually have some decent damage threshold on them. That's maybe a bit concerning. Still, that was a critical knock to the ground. 6, 1. Yeah, these guys have actually got decent amounts of damage threshold. And that guy's being hit again. Right, this might actually be a bit on the tough side. Still, Sulik's actually done a good job knocking them down. Oh, reinforcements coming in. It appears they've got very, very good hearing. So... finish off this one if we can. Did you just miss? No, you didn't just miss. And That one's got to be dead, right? Yes, one's dead. Sulik's down on the ground. Luckily, they're not hitting that hard. And you've gone over to, yeah, the Magnum Revolver. I'm not quite sure why you do that, but you have. Right, that one at the back's still at full health. This one's starting to be worn down a bit. If it's going to attack Sulik, Sulik has plenty of health. He can take it. 11 and 11. Yeah, there's a bit of damage threshold on these guys. Poor Vic, it's just not his day. Just keep going for them, and Sulik is... yeah, that 10mm SMG is not doing well, actually. We've still got another 2 to go down, including one that's down on the ground right now. I'm just going to keep focusing on this one. And 10, and I should probably go for the aim shots, go for the criticals. This isn't doing much. And poor Vicky's down on the ground again. Yeah, I wouldn't like that either, Vic. I'm not surprised. And they are really good at knocking you over. But they don't seem to be very good at doing damage. Right, let's actually just get an aimed shot at this guy. Right in the eyes, please. Right in the eyes. That's what we needed. Yes, definitely go for the aim shot under all circumstances. That's what I'm learning here. May as well just go over to reload and then take a bit more dodge chance, to be honest. And there's only, yeah, there's one more standing upright. One on the ground. That's probably, yeah, that's a pretty big hit. Well done. In which case, another aim shot. It's a bit dark, but still, 93 to get the crit. I did get the crit, so didn't cripple the eyes, but did do 32 damage. So, basically, I should never not be doing aim shots at this point. Gotcha. And that one finally got up again. Going for Sulik, but yes, Sulik can take it. Sulik's got this, and I say Sulik's got this. Did Sulik just run out of the cave? Sulik, what are you doing, you massive coward? Right, what's the state of these guys? 24, 28. Okay, I should be able to finish them off with a big eye shot. You're dead, and now, yeah, just actually stop right there. He's going after Sulik. They're both in the load zone right now. And Sulik's taking literally 0 damage. Right, take 4 steps, and then try and aim shot it in the face or something. Go for the groin. And is it dead? It is not, but it's almost dead. It's come for me instead. Hit for only 3. This is fine, and well done. You finish it off. Job done there. Right, get out of the load zone, you. And actually, I can get myself, yeah, fire gecko pelts. I assume those are valuable. Right, how many are actually left in this cave? Another 3, and that actually got me... No, sorry, 4. No, 5. 5 are left in the cave. That got me 1,000 XP. But it was a fairly large amount of ammo. To be honest, I'm probably fine with that. I probably want to move on. Ah, that'd be why Sulik was running. He's only got 3 hit points. Okay, guys, we're camping again. Though, to be honest, I may as well just spam first aid to speed stuff up a bit. I'm not sure whether I'll actually do a good job or not, but... it just slightly speeds up the amount of time we need to spend camping. There we go. Keep first aiding. And Vic is passively aggressively trying to let me know he needs first aid too. So you can have some first aid. And okay, I failed to do any healing there. Well, I'm going back to Sulik. I think he appreciates me more. Ah, this is one of those locations where officially go, run. I accidentally had weapons out too close to the traders and they don't like it. Guys, run. Vic, did you just block my path to the cocking car? Get out of the cocking way. This is one of those locations. Oh, good. Now I'm being shot. Guys, go. Just get in the car. Get in the car. We're going away from the ghouls. I've immediately been attacked again. But this time it's... hang on. This is an unrelated caravan. Right. Am I allowed to rest here? Because, like, my entire team is... no, you can't rest with caravans for some reason. And my entire team is almost dead. Okay. Put one of the guns... one of the guns was already away. Right, so basically all I needed to do was push the big red button, and that wouldn't have happened, so that's nice. And this is a medical caravan trading, yeah, primarily medical goods, in fact only medical goods. You know what, I will gladly trade some guns for Radaway. Yep, I'll take that as a fair trade. Take some doctor's bags, stim packs, first aid kits, and a Radaway. For one combat shotgun I picked up off a dead guy, that'll do. And actually, yeah, aim shots. That actually reminds me of something that somebody mentioned to me. So, Vic, me and you need to have a chat with each other here. Because I'm guessing you've gone over to that because you're out of shotgun shells, right? No, actually, you've still got shotgun shells. Vic, why are you currently using the revolver? because you shouldn't be. You should be using the bloody shotgun. There we go, that's better. You see, I need to have a little bit of a look-see at that there pistol that Vic is holding, because someone mentioned to me that that pistol has something good about it. Here we go. The default cost for firing this thing is only 4 action points, meaning I can actually fire a double-aimed shot in a single round. Now, for me, that might actually be really, really worth it, because sure, it's only 12 to 18 damage, but 1, that's not terrible, and 2, the chance of getting 2 aim shots and 2 criticals in a single round might make that worthwhile, especially as I have plenty of ammunition for this thing, so I can actually have the right appropriate sort of ammo to bypass some armor as well. Only downside is, yeah, lack of range. But yeah, honestly, 12 is the minimum roll. That's not even that terrible. Okay, I'm going to give Vic the long-range gun just so he's got that, and I'm actually going to take all of this ammo back off him. Maybe not all of it, though, because that's probably pretty on the bloody heavy side. So here we go. Armor piercing can bypass damage threshold of 5, or hollow point for, yeah, basically what looks like 50% bonus damage, but can't bypass damage threshold at all. So actually, that's not a bad blend of stuff. Let's start off with the hollow point, because damage threshold is not that common. Plenty of common armors have none on it whatsoever. It's just damage resistance, or the tiniest bit of damage threshold. So we'll start off with the hollow point stuff right there. But keep in mind, I do have this stuff if I need it. Also, that brings me up to a much more happy 15 stim packs. I was running a little bit low after all those bloody Wanamingos. Now seriously, I need to find a place to sit where I can actually just rest, because Vic is not in good shape right now. There we go, everybody settle in, we're gonna be here for a while. Well, still no sign of this bloody raider camp wherever it's supposed to be. It's possible I just can't find it till I have a map location, but keep on keeping on just in case. And hello, what have we got here? Oh, we've got yet more Mortons. Right, how many more Mortons? That's actually more Mortons than I'd like, actually. That's a fair few Mortons, including triple flamethrower. That is multiple flamethrowers right there. That's worrying. And the non-flamethrower guys do actually have combat shotguns. I feel like I may be about to die. Then again, these guys actually don't have that much health. It's almost surprisingly small amounts of health, in fact. Just like, yeah, 50 hit points and 68 over there. Check out the actual people with, yeah, the flamethrowers are only 60. Right, what can we potentially do? Because the problem is, yeah, it's night, which I'm pretty sure means I'm not as accurate with my aim shots. And this thing is not a long-range weapon anyway, so I kind of need to go for this. I need to go for the groin shots or some form of shot anyway, because I need the criticals. And there we go, beautiful. So you've been knocked down for the time being, but I still have enough action points left over to take another groin shot right over there. Beautiful. And that was a Morton brother. Right, so we can take you out. Right, another Morton is dead. That's 2 for 2, but oh, I've been knocked over. That was a massive hit. Massive hit right there. Right, they're all yelling, get off our turf. You're the guys who attacked me. I'm being shot a lot right now. I'm being shot a huge amount, and now I don't have much in the way of action points. Right, 2 people are down on the ground, but aren't dead. The thing is, hang on. What did he actually have on him? Do we know what he had on him? I could just basically try and grab his stuff and then go, because he is dead. So we have technically defeated a Morton brother right now. Then again, there are some people with the 223 pistols. I wouldn't mind getting the ammo out of them. That would be nice. Hang on, who else is here? Okay, 2 over there still standing, 3 over to the left still standing. 2 on the ground, but they will get back up again. The only person that's dead is him himself. So it's not great, really. How are you guys doing on health? Vic has got, he's full health for the time being. Sulik's actually doing pretty well. I've taken a massive hit, but actually, I'm probably okay for the time being if I just, yeah, you know what? Stim pack up. We can continue at least for the moment. I just got a bit unlucky with that massive armor bypassing critical hit business. We should be okay. Now, I am in a good position to continue for the time being. And just go for an eye shot. And there we go. She's not getting up again. And big attacks coming in right there. Attacks coming in on me, but The problem is oh, blimey, that wasn't a critical, but it was 21 anyway. Okay, I'm in danger. I'm in a lot of danger. And Morton brother? How'd you hit the Morton brother? He's already... Wait, how many Morton brothers are present right now? I thought the Morton brother was already dead. Oh, those precious stim packs are being worn down so flipping fast. And now I can't do a double shot. I may as well go over to the shotgun, because the shotgun is better. So if I take 2 steps in this direction, I could actually go for... I could go for an aim shot, but who's the nearest? You're probably the nearest to me, right there. So actually, I want to take, 1, 2, and now aim shot, which is 95 to the head. And now you don't have a... Okay, you do still have a head. Instead, I just sort of, like, blew off your chest. And Sulik's been hit there. Good. No, that was a miss, actually. Sulik has to reload. He's just starting to fire on these guys. I'm taking some very light knocks. I say light knocks. I'm already down to yellow again. I am concerned. Where are the softer, squishier people? I don't know, because you're hidden behind a tree. There we go. 14mm pistol. Not bad, to be honest. Another 14mm. Right, I'd like the ammo out of that to give to Sulik. That would be good. You're the combat guy. You're wounded, but not badly. And you're not wounded at all. Right, we're still in a bit of a dangerous position here. Fine, more stim packs. Right, 2 steps in this direction. Or maybe this direction. Maybe you're the better bet. I'm pretty sure you've actually been hit a few times. So, we should be able to get... 95 head. And I'm pretty sure you're... Yep, I saw blood there. You're dead. And, ooh, nice hit there. Well done. You've just knocked him down. He won't be able to do as much. He's running at me. That looks like a flimsy shot. That looks like a dead to me. That looks like... That's a miss. Good. So in which case, I can actually run 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see if we can actually get a big hit against you right now. Hang on. We've got... Take the head. And that's a nice shot right there. Oh, I'm loving this critical lifestyle right there. 72. Vic takes a little bit of damage. And down he goes. I think that's your lot. Spot on. Well done, team. Oh, I tell you what, these Morton lads are proving a little bit on the useful side. They've actually got themselves powerful stuff on them. So this guy who died immediately, he's got himself a light support something or another. Minimum strength of 6, unfortunately. So I'm not sure I want to use it. But... yeah, comes with a giant pile of ammunition. There we go. That I want. I'll take the gun to sell, but it's the ammo I really want. You know, I'm really starting to get used to having this here trunk now I actually remember to use the damn thing. It's very useful for storing just about everything. In fact, I'm actually going to put... Hang on. No, you're going in the trunk. Get in the damn trunk together with this gun. There you go. You're both going in the trunk. I'm actually going to try not using the shotgun for a while because if I just go over to, the 223 pistol, that actually does more damage than the shotgun. 20 to 30 as opposed to 15 to 25. And better range on top of that. So how about, we actually use the Magnum revolver for day-to-day, because that's not bad. It's no slouch. At point-blank range, double criticals with that could be very, very nice indeed. And this is actually my big damage dealer at the minute. Well, no sign of the radar cam. Maybe I need a map marker before I can find the darn thing. Still, we've made our way to Broken Hills, and we now know, there's nothing between Vault City and Broken Hills. Though, there could well be... the radar camp just off to either side. I just don't know where that is right now. So we'll have to figure that out later. Still, Broken Hills. Next town I want to check out here. And by the sounds of what I've heard, not a massive town. Also, I think I might have immediately arrived and actually run somebody over. So this is good. Have I actually run over a ghoul who's now yelling... Okay, he's now yelling that he's going to meet his dead wife momentarily. Okay, put guns away at this point. Let's just not escalate this further, because this seems bad. Hello? I'm very sorry. Are you okay, Lumpy? Just peachy, aside from several compound fractures and hood ornament lodged several feet up my ass. I'm right as rain. Would you like some help? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to run you over. Though apparently this isn't the first time he's been run over. He had a mix-up with a cola truck down south. So... okay, potentially, head directly south from here, we might run into a cola truck that produces lots of caps. But we don't need caps because they're not currency anymore, so maybe don't bother. And there we go, and he seems to be mostly chill with me. That's marvellous. Great, so we've made it to Broken Hills and immediately run someone over. Good start. He decided to leave town. Right, bye Lumpy. So, guy right here at the entrance. Probably best we speak to him first. Put your weapons away, partner. You won't get any answers from me while you're waving them around like that. I don't have any weapons out right now. Okay, I guess I could tell my friends to put weapons away. Is that what you need me to do? Because, yeah, I'm literally not actually armed at the minute. Here we go. Companions, also weapons away, please. Okay, now we're all nice and friendly. And he's up for a chat. Good. Hi there, I'm Steve. I'm the guy who can tell you where's where and what's what in this fine town. Can I direct you to someplace or give you any help today? Give me the introduction, because we know this is a mining town, uranium, but other than that, we don't really know anything about it. So, small mining community, uranium, we knew that already. Marcus and Jacob. Now, if those names sound familiar to you, but you're not actually familiar with Fallout 2, yeah, don't be too surprised about that. We'll be running into some familiar faces very, very soon indeed. So, we make our living by refining the ore we dig from the hills, selling it to nearby communities like Vault City, Gecko, and the NCR. Marvellous. And yet another town that's actually being pulled between various different larger factions. Both Vault City and the NCR would like to monopolise this place for themselves. Gotcha. And yes, as we heard in Vault City, this place is a little bit of everything. Ghouls, mutants, humans, all living side by side. Now, he claims everyone's equal. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be some form of underlying tension we're gonna need to sort out, however. So, don't you know they're evil? No, they're not evil. Well, okay, some of them are a bit evil, but they don't really mean to be honest. It's kind of an accident. And yeah, fair objection, the virus that mutated people into mutants sometimes also does bad things to their brains, so they're not really thinking straight anymore. And if the mutants intended us harm, they'd have moved on before now. They're not going to last forever, in fact most of them are going senile already. Building a community isn't going to help them achieve their aims. So fair enough, apparently the mutants are getting on a bit, and yeah, going senile, which isn't really something that, as far as I'm aware, ever gets explored in any other Fallout game. The implication is they're basically immortal, but also sexless, so the population would be completely stagnant, slowly whittled down by attrition, just in terms of, like, fighting wildlife or whatever. But yeah, the fact that they get old and go a bit on the senile side, not really something that it was ever revisited in New Vegas 3 or 4, as far as I can recall. So, what have we got around here? Got ourselves our house, a general store, bunch of people with guns. I'm guessing that's like the local militia or something like that. And then big plaza. Anything else I can particularly recognise? Ooh, there we go. That'll be Marcus right there. And someone did mention something about a bank. That's got a fancy door. That looks like that could be a bank in theory. In fact, this place is really big. Lots of massive, massive buildings around here. Marvellous. Let's go pop in and see the militia first. See if there's, like, you know, a local head of police or something. So, I'm looking for the Caravan Master. Am I? I'm not sure I am. Who are you? I'm Darren. I'm a guard for Bill's Caravans. Ah, this isn't the local militia. This is the local caravan park. It just happens to have lots of armed people because, you know, caravans need guards. And if I want to chat to the caravans, Bill, the outfitter of Broken Hills. Now, I do want to do that because that bloody Vault 13 flask came from somewhere. Some form of caravan sold it to what's-his-face, the Brahmin trader, over in Vault City. And this is one of my targets where it might actually be from. So, yeah, better speak to this Bill just in case. So he plans caravan routes, arranges for provisioning, hires people for jobs, also in charge of Unity patrols. Right, so you guys are friendly with mutants, but you acknowledge, yeah, the old Unity mutants, some of them might still be a bit of a problem. So you want a job? We got two choices. Shoveling Brahmin dung for a day for $100, or you can escort one of our caravans for $200. We got caravans going to Gecko, New California Republic, and Vault City. Fine, so this might be a nice way of doing a bit of fast travel and also earning a bit of money at the same time. And as for the caravan guy, a tiny bit of money, but not really anything of note on him, to be honest. Well, nothing more from him, can't ask him about the canteen or anything, so unfortunately, another dead end. Which pretty much narrows us down to New Reno, which it was always going to be, because that's the one that's furthest away from where you start. But still, nice to know. Ooh, and here's something exciting. A little building over here with a ridiculously large amount of fancy equipment. And electricity and stuff. Hello! Screw Marcus, you're way more interesting. who are you, my good man? So, yeah, you seem like a sciencey sort. Maybe you've heard of the Gek. Nope, never has, unfortunately. Ah, he's actually running the generator. Because, of course, yeah, the guy at the front door said, sure, they mine and sell the uranium, but they use a tiny bit of it themselves. So, I'm guessing he's either standing next to, like, a bit of the reactor, or that's like a part for it, or something electricity anyway. He doesn't seem to want anything, however, so may as well move on. I'm guessing he's going to be relevant for something down the line. General store, though. Alright, hopefully that place has got a bit of money, because I really do have some buying and selling to do. I've got a trunk full of extremely expensive weaponry, and I would love to trade some of that in for something more useful. I ain't selling to you, get out of my store. Okay, what if I use the barter button? And that actually flipping works. Marvellous. Right, so I do want to buy the 14mm armor piercing. That'd be pretty good. Let me just come back with something to sell ya. There we go, traded out a pistol for that ammunition that I actually wanted. Marvellous. In which case, yeah, now I don't feel bad about actually robbing you, because you've been a jerk to me, so I'm just going to be stealing your skill books now. Boo, she doesn't have any. And a little guy standing right here in the middle of the plaza, looking for jewels or precious metals. Okay, who are you? Mickey, suave and debonair treasure hunter of Broken Hills. Right, so he just wants jewels or precious metals. Gotcha. Alright, if we do run across any gold ore, say at Reading or whatever, keep him in mind, he might be interested. And oh, it's another well. Everybody loves a well. Add rope to well. Go explore. Here we go. Use rope on well and boo! For once it's a well that doesn't do anything. And hello there. Right, so the old bank has actually been converted into what looks like, yeah, super mutant housing and storage. Fascinating. Okay, before we go in there... Ah, wait, hang on. Prison. It's actually a prison. Gotcha. These people have been locked away for various reasons. Right, before we go speaking to prisoners, probably best we say hello to Marcus. And indeed, the same Marcus mutant that you may be familiar with from Jacobstown over in New Vegas. Hello there, young Marcus.
What do you want, human?
There we go. He's even wearing the same thing on his shoulder. Marvellous. So, tell us your story.
I'm Marcus. Helped build the place. Now I'm sheriff.
Indeed, that must have been a long time ago, because super mutants do live a very bloody long time.
Long story. Want it short, or the whole thing?
Oh, go on then. Let's hear the whole thing, Marcus.
Right. After the master and the vats were destroyed, I wandered a bit. No place to go. One day got attacked by this fool wearing power armor. And that was Jacob, from the Brotherhood of Steel. He'd sworn some oath to destroy muties. We tussled for a while. Probably a day or two. After a while, we just started laughing. What was the point? We became friends. Headed off together. Then, other people started following us. Guess they figured if they weren't safe with a mutie and a steel knight, safe just wasn't going to happen. Uranium Mine. I knew there was one around from old maps. Now, anybody's welcome here, long as they act right. Others might not think much of us, but nobody's more free than we are. There you go.
I do like Marcus. He's a good egg and he's got a great voice actor. I'm not sure if it's the same one in Fallout 2 as it would go on to be in New Vegas, because they do sound a little bit different, but I like Marcus. He's a good character. And yes, indeed, I'm guessing poor old Jacob's not really been around for very long, but you've probably got a philosophical take on the whole thing, I'm guessing, Marcus.
Damn right. Best friend I ever had.
And you would have dipped him just like everybody else. You might have done. That's a bit of a rude thing to say to a super mutant.
Hell yes, I would have. What a great mutant he would have been.
And I'm guessing as a member of the Brotherhood, he wasn't desperately thrilled to hear that.
We had this argument all the time. I miss that hard head.
Oh, bless you, Marcus. You're a star. But yes, indeed, the Master did seem a little bit contemptuous of all humanity, and you seem very accepting of it.
You're talking a long time ago. The world's moved on. You want to hear ancient history?
Go on, let's hear the mutants' point of view on the events of Fallout 1. That sounds fun.
Right. Well, never really hated humans. We just had a better way. These new governments, they think they've got all the answers. Blah, blah. Been there, seen that. Got the scars. The master wanted to elevate everyone to his level so we wouldn't fight each other anymore. He was convinced we wouldn't do it by ourselves. Couldn't. We had to be forced to evolve. While Jacob was alive, I thought the master was wrong. But it seems that while some men can heed the call and rise above it all, most just run away. When Jacob heard the call and embraced it, so did the Vault Dweller. But no matter how many rise above, the masses will always destroy them. Right?
Well, it sounds like he's still got a fair bit of sympathy for the Master's point of view then, to be honest.
The Master just wanted everyone to see clearly. The Vault Dweller ended that dream.
In fact, yeah, he seems very, very pro-Master indeed. In fact, yeah, let's actually challenge him specifically on that point. Do you think the Master's plan was right in that case?
It was flawed. We should have only taken the best. Look around. Most mutants didn't have the mind or will to withstand the strain. If only we had chosen better.
And yes, indeed, I'm guessing you would have dipped both Jacob and the Vault Dweller as strong individuals.
Hell yes, I would have.
Now, there's one more thing I do want to say. I'm just going to loop this conversation round for a second, because I can tell him I'm descended from the Vault Dweller, and I'm kind of curious how he'll respond to that. Here we go. How do you feel about the family connection here, Marcus?
The original Vault Dweller? You mean the one who killed the Master and destroyed the vats?
Yes, actually.
Not a problem. Like I said, that was a long time ago.
Oh, that's nice. He doesn't hold a grudge.
Getting kind of worried about one of our Caravan guys, Chad. He might be skimming. You up to checking him out for me?
And here we go. We do indeed have the beginning of some local missions. So, Chad might be... I'm guessing you mean skimming like skimming off the top, so he's potentially robbing you. Sure, I'm guessing I'll get on with that.
Great. Let me know when you found something, right?
Alright, move on, see what else we can find out here.
Got a little trouble with the mine. If you're interested in helping fix it, go talk to Zaius, the mine foreman.
Alright, problem with mine, gotcha. So I'll go and have a chat to him at some point. Anything else, Marcus?
What exactly do you want? Okay. We got some folks missing. No idea what's happened. Find them. Get $500.
Alright, that seems generous enough. I'll take care of that.
Great. Let me know when you found something, right?
I'm gonna need more to go on than that, Marcus. When you say people missing, I'm gonna need to know, like, you know, who? Like, are we talking humans, mutants, ghouls? When did they go missing? Where were they last seen? Who are their families? Who can I speak to? You're not very good at giving out quests, are you? Yes, and he's gonna be a potential companion, but I'm guessing not yet.
Too many people. I've done my traveling with a horde.
Right, well, I'm guessing you wouldn't say yes yet anyway. I'm guessing I need to do at least something for the town first. So, first up, some bloke called Chad. And apparently he was something to do with the Caravan, so I'm guessing he's going to be one of these over here. Because, yeah, you can speak to every single one of these people, and they've all got names, so I need to figure out which one of them Chad is. And this guy is Stark. Okay, so he's not Chad. So now I can ask him about Chad. You got questions, maybe I got answers. What do you want to know? What's he like? Let's start off nice and light here. Friendly but abrasive, good boss, usually fair to us. He doesn't treat us badly or anything, if that's what you mean. Any more questions? And yeah, do you trust him? He's a little shady, I guess, so are most people these days. Okay, nothing solid, to be honest. Give me some history here. No idea about his history, just about all of us Caravan guards and drifters who came here for the job. So, okay, you don't really know anything. I'll speak to everyone, see if anyone's got anything useful. And everybody seems to be giving the same answers to the same few questions. Fine. So I need to find Chad, figure out which one's him. Although if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's the guy who's dressed differently to literally everybody else. No, never mind, that's actually Max, not Chad. Ah, but the guy who's dressed differently does have something different to say. Honestly, I don't care for the guy. Lately, he's been tossing around a lot of coin. I mean, sure, he's the Caravan master, so it makes sense for him to take a large cut, I understand that, but there's no way he should be that loaded. I think it would be really interesting to look at his records. Okay, so you seem to be suspicious. I think I can actually bring you into my confidence. That's gotta be it. In fact, I was a guard on the latest uranium run to Gecko. I overheard Chad arguing with their ghoul rep. Apparently Broken Hills has recently been jacking up the price of uranium, and the ghoul wasn't too happy about it. Then I hear Chad explain to him that our uranium supply was running low due to a recent miners' strike, but the thing is, there was never a strike. Right, so he's basically saying the price is up and pocketing the difference himself. Gotcha. Okay, so this guy Michael doesn't want to be brought in as a witness or anything. He's happy for me to know this, but he doesn't want to actually be named. Though one more thing actually, I know Chad keeps records of all the transactions he makes. He's kind of a record freak. In fact, the guy's such a nut about it, I bet he even has records of all the money he's been skimming. Problem is, he keeps all that stuff locked up in his house on the other side of town. There's no way you're getting in there. His locking system's too complex. Again, we never actually had this conversation. Actually, I'm a pretty good lockpick. I might be able to get in. The door to Chad's house is locked with, ooh, hang on, most advanced non-electrical locks. Okay, non-electrical, that's absolutely fine. I might be able to just get my way past that. But this guy used to be a locksmith. He was the one who designed it. Now, since I assume you'll be needing to get into the house, let me explain how to pick these kinds of locks. Oh, beautiful. I assume I've just got a new perk or something. No, actually, that's not a perk, but I do have 350 XP. So I'm guessing that that lock is now just easier than it would be if I hadn't had this conversation. Lovely. Now, when you say other side of town, do you mean beyond a load zone, or do you just mean other side of this load zone? I'm not sure. Find a locked house will probably be in good shape right here. Right, that door's open, so that's not what we need. And I'm not sure this house has an interior, because normally when you run past a window, you can see inside. And I can't see inside this one. Fine, he's probably on the other side of town then. Oh, hang on, maybe there's something in here. I saw something for a second. Yeah, there might be something. Hello, right, sorry, there is an inside in here. Is this a bar or something? Well, this super mutant doesn't associate with scum, which is a bit on the harsh side. Maybe this guy's not a nice person, only associates with you if you've got low karma or something, I'm not sure. So this building down over here is a prison, and the bank's also a prison. Yeah, for an egalitarian society where everybody gets on just fine and there's no problems, there's a lot of people that Marcus seems to have tossed in prison. He's got an awful lot of cells next to every other town I've run into. Right, before we head over to the other side of town, we've got ourselves, yes, more scientists over here, but more importantly, more bookcases. Crucial, crucial bookcases. Though tragically, no books. Right, have a chat to you. You seem like an interesting sort. And here we go, local doctor. Perfect. So, first up, gossip, information about the town, etc, etc. Ah, this is interesting though. He spent a bit of time in San Francisco. That's where he learnt to be a doctor. Any chance I could get that on my Pip-Boy? Because I'm pretty sure right now it's not. I know roughly where it is. It's southwest from Reading. But I don't know precisely where. So, if you could give me an idea what's going on, that'd be marvellous. No, tragically not. But he does have a really healthy number of stim packs here. So, hang on. How much money do you want for all 10 of them? 1,500. That's fine. You just wait right there. I'll be back with some guns. Oh, and here's something new. Just south of the hospital, we've got ourselves a chemist, which appears to just be a euphemism for, you know, non-medicinal drugs of some description. And before we even get down to buying and selling, he wants to know how I feel about mutants. I'm gonna, you know, not put my cards on the table here. I'm ambivalent. Maybe if I tell you the real history, you'll change your mind. Go on then. Let's hear the real history. A human named Jacob, I was named after him, founded the place. A mutant showed up and forced everyone under his rule. Right. I don't really believe that, because no one else seems to believe that version of events. That's just you being crazy. But let's hear some more. So he's been ruling here ever since the Master was destroyed. He puts down anyone who disagrees with him. And you know what? He's honestly not 100% wrong. There are a lot of people in prison right now. The place looks civilized on top of things, but the truth is, it's a killing ground for bloodthirsty mutants. There's a friend of a friend who had friends who disappeared after speaking up. Okay, he has talked about people disappearing, and we do know some people have been disappearing, so that's not 100% untrue. And he claims there's fewer and fewer humans every day, but yeah, we've also heard there's less and less mutants because they're getting old and decrepit. So, that's because they're trying to fool you, friend. They're trying to fool you. How would a mutant fool me? They can't exactly disguise themselves as humans. And then one of the big building next to those two. And ooh, hello! Right. Is this your uranium mine or something? Or possibly the entrance to the mine itself down over there? Hello, who are all you folks? And the glowing one seems to be the foreman in the office, so... hello, this is the supervisor of the refinery. So, there's a mine somewhere, then it gets refined over here, then they sell it on or use it for power over in What's-His-Face's house right by the door. Gotcha. Well, no one in here wants to chat, but yet another wrench if you still need one of those for Vault City over in the workbench over here. Right, I think I've seen everything I need to see here, so let's move on to the other half of town because, yeah, here we go. There's something going on over here beyond this load zone. That seems to be the only transition zone around here. Big place, though. Plenty of stuff going on here. And I've entered the east side of Broken Hills. So, what have we got on this side of town? Aha, that'll be the mine up there with super mutant workers and... of course, super mutant workers. Uranium mine. Probably radioactive. Though actually, I'm not sure if that's true. Because uranium mines... hang on, is the ore actually radioactive itself, or does it need to be, like, refined before it's dangerous or something? Is that just a common misconception made by films and also possibly me? Well, we'll see about that. I can see a bunch of, smaller houses around here. Seems to be mostly a more residential zone. So I just need to find the nice house where What's-His-Face, Chad, lives. And there we go, the super mutants we were told about. They're getting old and fading away. So, yeah, that's kind of sad. It's a very sad theme. Never really revisited by Fallout as far as I can remember. And I found someone who wants to talk to me. The owner or something of the old ghouls home. So, it's kind of a joke. There ain't any ghouls but old ghouls. We're all sterile, see, but we're incredibly long-lived. With the first and last generation of ghouls, this is the place for those of us who just want to rest for a while. That's not really true, because humans could just be exposed to radiation again, and just form new ghouls, which maybe wasn't a thing back in old Fallout, but is definitely a thing in new Fallout. Because in Fallout 4 there's Hancock, for example. And here's a surprise, this guy claims he actually used to have some, implied multiple Geks, but the pure strain humans stole them to make their own little Gardens of Eden. Vault City might be your best bet to find one, either there or the NCR to the south. Right, that was surprisingly helpful. And this guy's apparently the son of Set from Fallout 1, so it's very nice to meet you. And here's something interesting. He claims he's got some treasure stashed away somewhere. If someone was to do me a favour or two, I might tell them where the treasure is. Okay, money. Lots and lots of money. There's got to be a catch here. You got to do me a favour first. What's the favour? I'm an old guy, don't get out too much. Ain't got much chance for action, you know what I mean? So what I want is... ooh, Cat's Paw magazine. I had one of those, and then I threw it away. Right, if I run into one, remember he wants that. And someone else in one of the houses wants to have a chat too. I'm guessing we're picking up on the missing people thing here. My wife's gone missing, I don't know where she is. She's been gone for days. I've asked around town, no one has seen her. Okay, tell me what she looks like here. Blonde, sexy, incredible singing voice. Last seen wandering around this area. Didn't like mutants or ghouls, so she wouldn't have been near any of those. Nobody knows where she went, it's like she just disappeared. Fine, this is the second time someone's mentioned people just disappearing, so I guess it's not impossible that, actually, mutants could just be kidnapping humans and doing bad things. We don't know, but Jacob might not be 100% wrong. Here we go, I think I found the firmly locked door here. So, let's get this ready to go here. Lock picks out, please. We should be able to handle this. So, lock picks, extremely good lockpick ability, and there we go. Effortlessly done, job done. Now, into the house. Quickly search the cupboards, desks, all of that good stuff, and hello, rows of files and notes, spot on. And there's also a thin leather briefcase down the back. Have a little look-see at that. And looks like Chad was skimming money. Apparently he's preparing to skip town as well. Right, good. We got this just in the nick of time. And I'll be having a first aid book too, thank you. Though I can't help but notice, there seems to be a scientist and a rad scorpion in here. Right, are we not worried about the rad scorpion? Generally they're seen as bad. Hello, who are you? What is it you want out with it? I'm a busy man. What's with the scorpion? I'm Professor. What I do is applied intelligence testing. I create chemical compounds to increase intelligence. I'm trying out some on the rad scorpion here after my failure with the plant. You tried it on a plant? Okay, interesting. Of course I tried it out on a plant. I'm trying to increase intelligence from the ground up. Fair enough. Good point. Have you made anything that actually works yet? Yes, I have, thank you very much. Have you ever heard of Mentats? I helped develop a method for easy mass production of the drug. And others, lots of others. So, I'd like to try out my skills against your scorpion, apparently. Okay, you wish to take a test. Do you wish to test your manual dexterity, your perception, or your intelligence? Actually, I've got pretty good stats in all of the above, so let's test agility. My agility is great. So, you'll both attempt to unlock those boxes. Good luck. Okay. I should be able to do this, right? Just immediately, yeah, beat that, Mr. Exoskeleton. And click-clack. Well, I've earned XP, so apparently I was just as agile as the Rad Scorpion, but not actually superior. That was a tie, apparently. Marvellous. Okay, let's try perception. I've got good perception too. I think I've got an 8 in that. So, stand behind this rail. You and the Scorpion will tell me the letters you read from top to bottom, left to right. Okay, I'm trying to beat a Scorpion right now. Moo, I say. No, sorry, that's way off. And the Scorpion, unfortunately, yeah, he's actually got that right. And also he speaks Morse code. Okay, so I just lost to the Scorpion there. Beautiful. I guess I'll try the intelligence test. I think I'm fairly intelligent too. So, I'm going to play chess against a Scorpion. I'm guessing he's actually going to defeat me, by the way. And what have we actually got? No, I think I might have actually just been, yeah, I've just been checkmated by a Scorpion. Okay, so 8 isn't good enough to beat the Scorpion. But I can beat it in one way at least. Also, any chance I could actually have some of that, you know, magic intelligence boosting powder, that'd be great. And sadly, it would seem not. Boo. Yeah, Fallout 2 was weird sometimes. It was a very weird entry into the franchise. Ooh, and some new Wellington Boots. Very, very useful indeed. We'll be taking them just in case we run into some new slime or something. In fact, actually, I think I've still got a pair of boots. And so does Vex. So, I should give those boots to Sulik. Because once he's got those boots, yeah, all of us can actually walk through sludge. Lovely. Oh no, this is interesting. This house down here has got a portrait of Elvis. Now, we had a portrait of Elvis. I think I just sold it to a store in the den. I'm guessing potentially you might actually have paid a lot more for it. Oh dear. And he's also very upset about flies and no air conditioning. If I just had more power, I'd be able to shake them, but I don't. Okay, there's a power generating station downtown that controls the power to the city. If you could just go there and get permission to give me a little more energy for my air conditioning, I'd be grateful. Okay, sure, I'll do that for some reason. The problem being, yeah, he's decomposing and his sweat is basically attracting flies, which is extremely gross, so yeah, we'll help him out if we can. Right, number 1, back over to Marcus. Make sure we turn in what's-his-face before he skips town. So here we go. Chad was planning to steal $1,000 and skip town, and I actually have a giant pile of proof without dropping Michael in it.
Well, in that case, we'd better be sure to stop him. Want to come along?
Oh, go on then, why not? Alright, Chad, time to pay for your crimes. Is he going to pull a gun out on me? And seems like actually he's happy to come along without a big fight. Beautiful. So good, we don't need to kill anybody. 5 karma, 1,500 XP. Very, very nice indeed. Right, one more thing people asked me to do. Sort out the power situation. Bit more power for what's-his-face on the east side of town. So he claims he doesn't have power, but if this is a nuclear reactor powering a small shanty town, I'm not sure I buy that. Well, sure, technically that's true, but you're just lazy, get a move on. There we go. More electricity, Eric's house is fixed. Lovely. And Eric is super thrilled, and I will turn down any reward in favour of yet more flipping karma. Beautiful. And I hear you're looking for a gag. Try asking around in the NCR. It's to the south. Fine, so we've kind of given up on that whole ask around the caravans in the big circle. Instead we're just saying, screw it, just go to the NCR. It's totally going to be in the NCR. Or rather, they're going to be able to tell me where Vault 13 is, and that's really where I want to get to. So maybe we just say screw the flask at this point, because we already roughly know where we're going. Also, I think I can see the plants that are being experimented on there. Yeah, the plants are occasionally, having a chat. Right, okay. Can we actually speak to the plants, or do we need to avoid them because they will try and kill me? Here we go. Spore plant. So, nice weather we've been having. Yes, indeed, I'm guessing you're connected to that scientist. Ah, yes, the professor. He grew me from a tiny spore and nurtured me, but I realised from an early age that if I were to act as smart as I truly am, he'd cut me into pieces to examine me. So I played dumb and got planted out here. It's nice, but I'd like to branch out a little, you know? Maybe get planted somewhere else. You made a pun, so I like you. Any chance I can actually help you out here? I'm looking for a better place to be. Right here's nice and all. Frankly, these plants aren't much for conversation. I was thinking over there, by the building with all the ghouls in it, would you replant me? Yes, gladly. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got a shovel. Yes, because Vic's holding a shovel right now. So then, maybe I can tell you a secret. I do hope you continue to flower. Okay, you could have done that pun better. Like, you could have said, I hope our relationship continues to flower. Or bear fruit. Any of those would have been better. That was poor punning at the end there. Now, where's that shovel? There it is. I knew I had one of them. My friend, has the sun been shining on you? How does your day flower? Are you ready for the move? I certainly am. Let's go. I'm going to move you over to where the ghouls are. And there he goes. The soil here feels so different. Cleaner somehow. Probably because I don't have to share it with all those other plants. Remember this chess maneuver? It's called the flying liver attack. And the scorpion cannot stand against it. Ooh, I can beat the scorpion at chess. Marvellous. But actually, I might not need to. Hang on, back to the drugstore. If I buy some mentats, I should be able to boost my stats up to the level where, yeah, I should be able to beat it in the perception and intelligence test without needing to cheat. Annoyingly, I know I saw some mentats recently, but now I can't remember where it was. Might well have been the traders I ran into on the road, in which case, yes, sadly, I missed the opportunity to grab those. Here we go. Back to the chess test here. But this time I've got a special move up my sleeve. So, checkmate. Boom. Wait, what? Oh, flip. Professor, kill plant. I'm not actually a plant, but I'm so sorry. I didn't actually want to kill your scorpion friend, but it's actually coming for me at this point. So, I've proven you can subvert a rad scorpion that is more intelligent than you. Well, it's worth 500 XP. Goodbye, stupid rad scorpion. I really hope this isn't going to turn the entire town against me. You cannot end... Guys... We might have just declared war on the town, because that plant kind of screwed me over. End my turn. Please don't come and fight me. Come on, we should be able to just, you know, be friends. The scorpion's dead. And there we go. I'm guessing you don't actually feel great about me right now. How could you kill my scorpion like that? I was close, so close. Okay, he sort of attacked me. And I'm also sad I never actually got to prove I was more perceptive than him. But you know what? Perception -1, I suppose. One more thing to note, though. We got ourselves a little kind of sewer system or something over here. Hello. We do know people are disappearing from this exact bit of town. And, I've just walked into one of these areas. Got it. One of these really fun areas where it's 10 million enemies. Luckily, on this occasion, we seem to be able to pretty much deal with them without too much trouble. Right, everybody guns out again, please. We've got all the ants in the world to kill. Oh dear, it's one of these Fallout 2 dungeons where, yes, it's just a giant maze with a big old pile of the same enemy over and over again. That's so weird that Fallout 2 does this, because it's such an elegantly designed game most of the time. But then you've just got these dungeons that are simple mazes with one and only one enemy over and over and over again. It's so peculiar. Still, I guess we need to... Right. So I've found the bodies then. Okay, I'm going to kill a lot of ants now. I'll be right back. Still, one outstanding question. Where do all these ladders go? Because I only saw, like, one grate, so... Hang on, where on earth have I just come up? Right, apparently there's, like, hidden ladders leading to people's houses or something. Right, made it to the corpses many dead ants later. 100 XP just for killing some ants there, but 500 for finding these guys. Must be said, entirely human or ghoul, no super mutants down here. But dead body seems to have been chewed by an animal. That doesn't mean the animal killed them, though. It just means the ants might have eaten them later. So... give a quick examine to all of these guys, see if we can figure anything out here. The person was shot before being chewed by animals. Fine, that's understandable. And one of them has got a letter on them, a note from Francis. Right, grab that, very important. Check the others over here. That's actually a person in a vault suit as well. Dear oh flipping dear, don't kill vault dwellers, we like vault dwellers. Zaius, Marcus isn't doing anything about that mutant-hater Jacob and his damn conspirators. First they disable the air purifier, then what? I found their secret meeting tunnels. I figure a body or two down there could implicate Jacob. If you want in, let me know, and burn the damn note this time, Francis. Right, so the super mutants did do it, but not because they're big hulking brutes who want to eat puny humans, but because they want to basically frame Jacob. And Jacob is a bit of a nut, yes, but you're the guys who actually started murdering people, okay. The problem is, we can't be 100% sure that Zaius actually did this. I mean, we do know that Francis asked Zaius to do this, whoever Francis is, but we can't be sure. Now, there's also another ladder up here as well. This one, yeah, significantly far north in the town, so not sure what's going on here, but we'll finish off these guys too. Yep, you just head over this way. We'll just murder you, that's fine. So, where does this ladder bring us out? And, aha, right here in the middle of the crop field. Lovely. Now, which one of you guys is Francis? And here we go. The mutant miners identify Zaius, Marcus, and Chad as the important people. So Chad's now been arrested, and Zaius is implicated in a severe plot. So, on the off chance Jacob's right, and Marcus is just trying to consolidate power and push out everyone else, it certainly has worked out that way for him, hasn't it? Well, I'm going to speak to Zaius one time before he gets himself arrested for this conspiracy. And yes, indeed, I am the new guy in town. I believe you have a quest for me, so I better claim that in case that expires when you get yourself arrested. So here we are, trouble with the mine. The air purifier's broken, it's on the bottom level. We got no parts, we've got no protective equipment. Without the parts, we can't fix it. Without the protection, the radon gas will nail us. Are you any good with your hands? I'm kind of okay, but really Vic does that sort of thing for me. Would you do it for me and more importantly, for Broken Hills? Sure, I'll agree to it. You need parts. Go to New Reno, look for Renesco. He's got tools lying around the shop. Tell him Zaius sent ya. Tell him I said the canaries kicked the bucket. Fine, so I need to find a Renesco in New Reno. So, feels like that's probably my next destination in that case. I don't know where to get protective equipment for the gas. I suppose you could go in without any, but you'll be hurting. Again, thank you. Right, so don't come back here until I found like a hazmat suit or something. And the parts. So, honestly, no rush to get back here. And I've just dropped a save because this feels like a bad idea given the massive weapon he's holding. But, any comment on the note? I just received the note. Go talk to Francis about it, alright? He's the one who wrote it. So, if you had a hand in this, I want to know about it. We're just protecting ourselves from the conspiracy. Marcus believes in law and evidence, and even though he knows these people are dangerous, he doesn't know who they are. He's too honourable to plant evidence. My part is keeping Francis restrained from all-out revenge. Right, where's this Francis? Because we might need to speak to him first. Hang on. There was an asshole mutant who refused to speak to us over in the bar. I'm guessing it might be him. Here we go. Now he wants to speak to me. So, I found this here note. Damn it, Zaius left notes lying out again. Well, human, let me tell you this. I knew there are people trying to kill mutants in this town. I knew Marcus would only arrest them with evidence, so I just wanted to make it happen with as little bloodshed as possible. Yeah, but you didn't actually know that, did you? Otherwise, you'd have found real evidence. And also, hang on. How does that incriminate Jacob? Like, if you killed humans, why would Jacob, clearly a pro-human anti-mutant person, be killing humans? That doesn't make any sense in the slightest. And yes, you have also just admitted to murdering innocents right there, and the people I killed were trying to kill me. I just returned the favour and made sure their deaths served another purpose, one that might further the cause of peace. Right, so you killed the people who you suspected, but had no way of proving, were going to be anti-mutant murderers, and then laid them in a place nearby to the meeting room of another anti-mutant murderer. Why does that make any sense? That does not make sense. And indeed, I only have your word there's any conspiracy at all. Sure, Jacob's a bit of a nut, but that doesn't mean they were actually planning to attack you. Have you talked to some of the people in town about your hatred of mutants? You'll find out about the conspiracy. I know 2 wrongs don't make a right, but I call it self-defense. I did something wrong, I admit it, I can't stay here, I'll set out to find a way to atone for my actions. Does that satisfy your sense of justice? I guess it'll have to, because apparently you're just going to naff off at this point. I'm really sorry, Marcus, I just let a murderer get away. So, I've found some missing people, they're in tunnels beneath the city. I know who did it, but I sort of let him get away without a fight, sorry.
They're dead? Damn. I'll tell the families myself.
Anything else you want to know? Like the whole Francis thing?
Well, here's your reward. $500. Thanks for your time.
Right, apparently I've just decided I'm not going to tell him. Okay, whatever. And I guess Francis was right about Jacob, that murderous bastard one, of course. No, that's not what happened. That's the opposite of what happened. No. I really need to tell you about that. What? Hang on. No, that's all a lie. Why am I covering up for Francis? That's not what I agreed to do. Oh dear. Right, I might have just accidentally helped out the mutant conspiracy, which I didn't mean to do, because I thought I could just turn the letter in to this guy anyway. Like, apparently my options were turn the letter straight over to Marcus, or... No, I'm not happy with that. Hang on, I'm going to reload a save, because I'd rather actually have Marcus know the truth. Because right now, Jacob may be a bit of a dick, but he's basically been framed for murders he didn't commit. Right, this time, the letter's going straight to Marcus, because I assumed I'd be able to tell him the truth after the fact anyway. So, here we go, about the missing people, and I've got the letter.
They're dead? Damn. I'll tell the families myself. Well, here's your reward, $500. Thanks for your time.
Oh, is he going to refuse to just listen to the letter full stop? Why am I covering up for Francis and Zaius? I don't know. I guess Francis was right about Jacob. No, he wasn't. Right, apparently I'm just not allowed to hand that over to Jacob for some reason. Not 100% sure why, so in which case I guess we do indeed just encourage this guy to leave town and atone for his sins, like, on his own. I don't know why you can't tell Marcus about that, but whatever. Still, that does get me a level up at least, so that's very good. Let's just keep getting, good old science up. Science is a good thing. And just a bit more lockpick as well. So yeah, my lockpicking is now pretty good. My speech is pretty good. Science up to 75%. Small guns at 129, which seems to be doing pretty well all things considered. Extra 2 hit points, never flipping hurts. And I'm definitely not aging. I've definitely been 30 for over a year at this point. And very nice down there in the bottom left, apparently Vic has improved a bit too. So hopefully he'll be a bit more useful in combat going forward. I know I could leave Vic here and start travelling with Marcus, which is tempting, except I've grown a bit attached to Vic and Sulek, despite everything. Maybe if need be, I'll go over to Marcus. Let me know in the comments if Marcus is like super good and I totally want to replace Vic with Marcus, but I've kind of got a bit attached to my team. Even if they shoot me, and shoot each other, and I shoot them, and diddly-diddly-dee, I feel a bit attached to them regardless. Anyway, feels like we're pretty much done with Broken Hills here. For now, at least, it feels like, the mine thing's a big deal. I need parts from New Reno. I need to get some form of protective gear, hazmat suit or some variant thereupon. Maybe a gas mask, I don't know. Something like that, and until I found both, there's nothing I can do. So I'll be coming back here later at some point, but it's probably time to start heading south to the big bastions of civilization, New Reno, and the NCR itself. So, we will be cracking on with that next week, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nut, and this has been Fallout 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.